casa, tô aqui pensando no seu propósito. Acho que tu não tem de aceitar, viu?
So today we did our 20-week scan and we found out the gender of the second baby. Guess what the gender is?
Wait for it.
Wait for what? No, wait for it. Tell them now. What are we having?
Yeah?
What are we having?
Another me. Another me.
We're having a baby boy and the other boy in the family. So I'm going to be the only woman in the family now. Hey, Chineke. I am the only woman in the family. We're having another man. Another strong boy is coming. Another strong cutie. He's cooking and baking. In me. It's another boy. Very excited. Very, very, very happy. Of course, we were expecting a girl. I'm telling you, like, we were expecting a girl. Me, I've even dreamt. I've had dreams. I've had visions. Yeah, and my symptoms in the beginning of the pregnancy, I was vomiting. I had nausea. So those girl-like pregnancy symptoms I had. So I thought it was a boy, to be honest. But I thought it was a girl, rather. And here we are. It's a boy. It's a cute baby boy. And we are very excited, trust me. But we're just laughing. I'll tell you what we did. As soon as we came out of the room, like after we were told and everything, as soon as we stepped out of the room, me and my mother looked at each other, we just started laughing. We laughed so much, and I'm sure that people at the reception were wondering why this was laughing. But we're laughing because, yay! Another Ore that has energy. He's always jumping. Energy God. But the thing about it is, this baby, our second baby, might now be gentle and not be like as Ore. Or it's going to be more. No, really. So anyone, we are grateful to God for the gift of another child. We have 2 boys. The 18 family is complete. It's done. So nobody should be telling me try again. Don't even bother. This is it. So we are very grateful to God. I mean, let's go back. So we're asked to walk for 15 minutes because today is like 20 weeks scan. They have to check every organ, every organ of the baby, everything they have to check. So we're asked to walk 20 minutes or 15 minutes, then come back. So that's what we are doing. We're just walking around the hospital to go back to this scan room. But it's such a delight. It's such a delight. Dan is saying, God. So yeah, just letting you guys in on that bubu. And we'll still make a proper sit down video, to be honest, when like a gender review sit down video, and we'll attach this after that sit down video. But just to put this so you guys are aware of it as it's happening. As it's unfolding, as it's happening. Peace. It's baby shoot day. We are shooting for baby E 2024. It's almost here. Oh, this place looks nice. Very nice. Nobody will come here safe. 4 dog will get to this place safe. Baby is shoot today. Excited. It's baby shoot today. You guys can see it's all ready. It's gonna be an outdoor shoot here in the garden, and the photographer is looking for the perfect place for us to set up because it's gonna be like a picnic shoot. I have like the thing here to put on the floor and all that good stuff, and I'm excited and I'm ready for this shoot. Really excited. Let's do this. Okay. I was thinking I should kneel new.
Completely.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
because this is like a
Yeah, that's very good. That's what. But just adjust your angle a little so the bump will show more.
okay.
Yeah, that's very good.
This is better.
Yeah. Are you comfortable like that?
Yeah, I think I.
Lean up a bit.
Okay. Is that better? Hola, amigo. I've been saying hola, amigo since I had my Spanish friends. I have new friends that are Spanish, and anytime is hola, amigo. So anytime I say, I'm always saying hola, amigo. So everybody, welcome back to another video. Yes. Let's do this quickly. In this video, I'll be talking about my birth choice, like my birth plan, how I plan to deliver this baby, right? So I'm gonna go like, it's gonna be like a story time from Ore to now. If you guys don't know who Ore is my first son. We have a almost 5-year-old son, and we're expecting another baby in a couple of days. And yeah, really excited, really grateful to God. Thank you for coming along with us on this journey. You guys have been amazing. And yeah, I'm wearing a cap in most of my videos because it's the only way I can disguise my plump face and my massive nose these days. And I just like it because it looks good. So whatever, let's move on without further ado. So yeah, with Ore, I had Ore in 2019. My babies, I think they just like my womb. They like the environment. They like the sweet food I give them, because in my pregnancies I'm always very intentional with like nutritious food. I'm always doing extra things when it comes to my diet. I don't even know. My children just like my womb. For Ore, I think I was 40 weeks. I was already due, and I started labor started, but I think the day labor started, I had a lot of pineapple because I was already waiting. 39 weeks has passed, 40 weeks. I had a lot of pineapple. I watched online that, eat pineapple, eat a lot, you're going to fall into labor and walk around. So I had the whole pineapple. I finished it that day. Can't forget, me and my husband, we now took a long walk in my area that year. And I'm telling you, by 2 a.m. that day, 2 a.m. in the night, I started to contract. Labor started. So yeah, nice. Everybody was happy. I was so happy. I increased like my exercise. I was dancing up and down, just to induce labor and do everything nice. I called my mom. My mom stays in Mowe. She came to like Surulere. I lived in Surulere in Lagos all through when I was in Nigeria. So she came the next morning as early as I think 5:36. My mom was already with me. If you guys don't know, my mom was a nurse. She was a midwife. Like she has taken so many baby deliveries in this life, so she has a very good idea. She has very good knowledge of what pregnancy and childbirth is. So I called her. She checked me that morning. She said I wasn't dilated yet at all, like it was just a tiny bit. So I was like, hey, we have a long way to go. So we did exercising with my mom. She was with me, prepping me, grooming me, and doing everything, and we're good. So when we I think through in the morning, later that almost afternoon, my mom was worried. It was like, let's go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital for Ore, and we got there, everything. They admitted me, they checked me. I think the man said I was like 1 centimeter or something, very tiny centimeter. I said, hey, and we're still going to 10, my love. And the pain was not a joke. Labor pain is nobody's mate. Oh my God, the pain was something else. I was so tired. I was so frustrated. The pain was a lot, and the dilation was not as fast as I was expecting. So my husband would take a walk around the hospital. We're tracking dilation, and my contraction was already like 8 minutes apart. 8 minutes apart, and we're still here. After we check a couple of hours, they'll check again. They'll say it's more 2 centimeters. I say, God, I beg, So the whole day, let's say to just round this up quickly. I labored for about 36 hours, like a whole 24 hours, and the half of the second day I was in so much pain. And the hospital I was in then in Nigeria, they have epidural, but you have to book it ahead. Like if you know that you are giving birth in like 2 weeks or 1 month, you have to tell them, you have to be sure that you're getting an epidural. So you tell them, and the anesthesiologist is around 4 to give you epidural. Like they will book you for the epidural ahead. Like you pay for that separately. It's a separate payment, not like here in the UK or US or other countries where if you can't take the pain anymore, you just tell them epidural. They will get you an epidural in like 30 minutes or an hour. You get what I mean? But Nigeria, if you like scream epidural, the fact that I didn't book it weeks ahead, there's no way I'm getting the epidural that day or for that delivery. So there was nothing I could do. I had to do natural. Hey, my God, it was really painful. So at a point after 36 hours, my baby of course was struggling to come out as well, but dilation was not happening. Like they checked dilation, I think when it takes say 3.5, almost 4, and I was there for hours, nothing was happening. I was just tired. And my baby was also tired as well. Me self, I was done. I just told them, I said, see, please take this baby out of me now. Like I could not do it anymore. I told my mom first. I said, Mom, please, like I can't do this. Tell them that they should come and do a cesarean section for me. Carry this baby out of my stomach. Thank God I even said that, because when the doctor came, the doctor explained to me, like the doctor that took over the shift came and said that, it's gonna give me extra 8 hours, to like see how it progresses. So like an induction, see how it progresses. If it progresses well and fine, good. But if it doesn't, then I have to go in for a cesarean. So I'm just like, another 8 hours of pain. What if, with the way the progress has been like snail since morning, what if after the 8 hours I'm still like not progressing, as I didn't progress as fast as they expected? I still have to go in for like an emergency C-section or whatever. I just told them, I said there's no point, let them just do the C-section now, right now, take this baby now. And I was scheduled for a C-section that I picked. It was elective because I could not do it anymore. So we signed, we did everything, and the next morning, imagine, I think it was the night, 36 hours, 24 hours, then 12 hours of another day, right? So it was already in the night this time. So it was like, okay, nice. So we can't book you for this morning because the surgeons come we can't book you for this night, because the surgeons come the next morning. So what we'll do, is watch you till morning, see what progress we have. Then we can be very sure, but we are going to book you in for the C-section anyway. So they booked me in, and for the next morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, and 10 o'clock in the morning, I was prepped, everything was done. The surgeon came. It was a private hospital, but the surgeon came from a government hospital from Lut, if I'm not mistaken. The surgeon was so good. I'm still coming to that. So like, the surgeon came in the morning. When they checked me, I was still not far gone. There was I didn't even bother, because I didn't allow them induce me. I didn't want induction, because with induction, it can go both ways. It can help you, at the same time it can put your child in distress. At the end of the day, your child's heartbeat will not go down. That's why you be hearing things like the baby has been distressed, the baby have poo-poo in the stomach, or something has shaken it. See, those things that I think I did so much research, that I knew so much that I just didn't want to risk it, So like in the morning of the C-section, we had a successful surgery. In like 15 minutes, my baby was out. We delivered Ori at 10:15 a.m. on the 5th of November 2019. It was so lovely. Before in like 30 minutes, I was stitched up back and everything. We went to the recovery room and all that good stuff. And Ori came healthy, happy, but he came with eye bag. Like, oh my gosh. Like it looked like he has not slept for those 2 days of contracting. He had not slept because he wanted to come out. The boy was tired. I said, thank God I even did this section, because what if I was getting stronger and saying, I'm gonna do this, and this boy, I stressed him more than normal, So he came with eye bags. He had not slept. The boy, he was tired, but I'm thankful that everything was perfect with him. His health, everything perfect, no problems at all. So we brought Ore home, and of course, you guys have met Ore, a sweet baby boy, action papa. Right, so this second pregnancy, of course, we are in the UK, we're not in Nigeria. when I was about, I think I was 26 weeks pregnant. I think 26 weeks I had, because I had a previous C-section, right? You need to see like your consultant. So I was scheduled to see my consultant here. Once you've had any C-section before from your country or whatever time, you must see a consultant here. So just so they are sure, like they want to know what your bed plan this time is and all that. So because I've had just one, they believe that I can do a VBAC, like I can push my second baby. This is my second pregnancy. They believe I can push. And of course I believe with them, you know. So when I had like the meeting with my consultant, we had the talk and they just told me like side effects. There are risks to it. So if I want to do a VBAC, I can experience uterine rupture, where you're like the scar where the place where you were cut to bring the baby out can be ruptured in the process of pushing, but it's not so common. They said I think 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 100 or something. You know, they were like giving me the risks. They said I have to use an epidural because if I do a natural like all through, I might not be able to take the pain. I might be in so much distress. I might cost the baby. Can it? So they explained everything to me, and you know, it made sense. And they were even leaning towards it and saying that it's something I can actually do, because with everything they can see, baby is fine. There's no problems at all with baby. Everything is going on well. So yeah, it's something that I can do. I can just decide to push. And I'm like, okay, I couldn't decide on that spot. Trust me. All I've always wanted, like since I had a cesarean already, I already planned that my future babies, if I'm going to have more than 2, I will just catwalk to the hospital and tell them, selective, do what you have to do, go through the pain of recovery, and we move, you know. But this time around, with the way the consultant explained, I started to lean towards VBAC. Like, oh, with what he has explained, he's only said that like the risk attached is like 1 in 1,000. Is it 1 in 1,000, 1 in 100? Like the risk, the percentage is not so bad. It's something that I can try. And so I'm like, oh, well, I can't give a reply today because they need you to give a reply if you want a VBAC or a C-section. So I told them to give me more time to like research and like pray about it and everything and see what I decide to do. You get. And so like I discussed with my mom. Like I told you guys, my mom, she was a nurse and a midwife. She took deliveries of plenty babies. She was like, you can do it now. There's nothing there. You can do it. You can do it. Me, God, I did it. You know? Because me, God, I did it. I've done it before. My mom has had some C-sections as well, and she's pushed some babies as well. So she said, I've done it before. It's not a problem. You know, first time, because it happened first time does not mean to happen again. Because that was my fear. Like, you know, what happened with my first son, or what if it happens this time around again and I stand there again? Another how many hours we are here, and later you will not tell me you cannot emergency section. You know, that was my fear. And so like my mom was encouraging me and telling me everything, but you know, it's still my decision to make. Because at the end of the day, it's my body, it's my baby and all that. And I had to, I was now scheduled for another consultant meeting for 36 weeks. Once you're 36 weeks, you are considered, 38 weeks is considered full term, but for twins, at 36 weeks, you can actually give birth to your baby. So 36 weeks, they booked me in for another meeting with another consultant, and I went. And this time around, I think, I went with my husband this time around. My husband was there when they were saying everything. And before we left the house, we already decided that, let's just go for another C-section, you know, because I don't know, it's not like we want to have like 500 children, you know. It's like, hopefully, never say never. I'm not going to come here and be saying, never say it's only 2 children, because you can get pregnant again by mistake, you know. But you know, following my own wish and my husband's wish, our own wish is just to stop at 2. It's 2 and done. And so like, if it's gonna be it, then let's just go for another surgery. And we discussed with the consultant. Consultant also said, like, you know, said the same thing the previous one said, VBAC, like the risk of VBAC, the risk of C-section and everything. And yeah, we just decided there that let's just do a C-section, right? Because we've experienced it before. And don't even think that C-section is the easy way out, because the recovery of C-section is not anybody's mate. The pain is not from this world, you know. But I don't know, it's just the fact that, you know, when you do a vaginal, and then you get an epidural. With epidurals, most times, like it is either here or here. With epidurals, you can walk and everything goes smoothly. You know, you don't, from like 4 cm dilated, they give you an epidural and you're able to push your baby. You will not even feel it safe when you're pushing the baby. And it can go the other way, where your baby is in distress because of the epidural, and then you are wheeled in for an emergency session. Because the consultant was just assuring me that, don't worry, if you try a VBAC, no matter what, we'll make sure that everything is in place for an emergency C-section. I'm like, that word emergency, I hate hearing it in my life. I don't want, like, it doesn't make sense that with all this, my level of education and exposure, I'm now going to come and be risking things and now putting myself in a situation where everybody has to be running up and down, you know, when I can say, not even easily, sensibly just say, see, let's do this, let's go on. So yeah, that's why I've just decided that this time around as well, I'm just going to pick a date and going on the date that I've picked for my C-section for the second baby. But the course we now put, because 36 weeks, we still have, like, you know, they do C-section at 39 weeks, right? 3 weeks. So my husband and I just came home and prayed and just said that, see, hey baby, listen, if you want to be pushed, labor, come naturally and start naturally so you can progress naturally. No inductions. I don't want, because I know my baby. See, I'm already like almost 39 weeks because I have a few days to my booked C-section already, and there's no sign. Okay, although I'm having cramps, back aches, sometimes pain in my pelvic area and all that, but there's no like continuous sign of labor showing that this baby wants to come. They like my womb a lot. That's what I'm saying, that my babies like my womb a lot. Already he completed that 40 weeks and 2 days before he came. This one too, I think that's the trend. They are not ready, and I'm doing so much like this country safe. In Nigeria, you know, I wasn't walking, so like I barely walked from my house to the car. I drive to my store, I come back home, or I just want to take a bike somewhere quickly, buy something. So we don't really walk like that in Nigeria. There's a bike, there's a Marwa, and I was driving, so there was no point that why would I be walking? But in this country, even with your car, where you park your car and where the shopping mall is, you will walk. So I've been walking a lot, you know, doing lots of exercise. And in this country, I walked till I was almost 34 weeks pregnant before I took my maternity leave. So like I walked a lot, and it was like every morning, wake up, dress up, go to work, dress up, go to work, dress up, go to work, and you are like walking at work, you are moving, and you're not just seated in one place. So those things too, like, should contribute to this baby coming like 38 weeks. That's what you would think, that all those exercises, all those waka picking will don't come. They just like the womb, they're levanting. But I can't tell, we still have about 4 days before the delivery date, before the scheduled C-section. The labor can start tonight. Glory be to God. I'll happily go in for a VBAC if labor starts itself, and there's no induction. Definitely, I'm gonna give it a try. But if it doesn't start and he's still chilling there, we are gonna walk there and do what we gotta do, you know. So yeah, that's what the plan is like now, and yeah, I'm excited about it. And I'm very positive. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna go on well. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the recovery process. Because you know that with VBAC, once you just have your baby, the pain is before the baby comes out for VBAC. Like VBAC, if you don't know what VBAC is, VBAC means vaginal birth after C-section. That's the full meaning of VBAC, right? So like if you like push vaginally, once you've had your baby, you can walk around, do anything. But with C-section, the first 2-3 days you are gonna be on a long thing. It's gonna be quite painful. I've experienced it and I know what I'm talking about. But my surgeons in Nigeria were really great. I didn't have any infection. I didn't have any reason to go back to the hospital. After they discharged me, I think I spent about 2 days in the hospital, and I was discharged the morning of the third day. Since they took out the plaster, it's just a line. Of course, you still feel pain on the scar and all that good stuff, but I was instructed to have my bath if I want to have my bath, and I didn't, there was no reason to check on the sky again. There was nothing, everything was perfect up till now. You know, everything has been good, and I thank God for that. So the surgeon really did a good job. The surgeon was really good, and I'm really hoping, you know, I've declared it already that the surgeons, every healthcare professional that will be working with me here, their hands are guided by God. They are not just working with their brains, are guided by God. When it comes to me, everything is perfect in Jesus' name, amen. So yeah, that's like where we are at, and that's my birth plan for this baby. Let me know what birth plan, if you're pregnant and if you've had a C-section before, or you plan to push, or whatever you want to do. Just let me know your plans in the comment section. You can comment, you can add your own what's it called now, you can contribute, but you're not allowed to remove. What am I saying? This is what pregnancy does. I don't know what I just said, the meaning, I don't know. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Of course, the next video should be the birth vlog. You guys are gonna watch the birth vlog, and yeah, thank you guys for your support so far. I'm excited, really excited to meet this baby. I'm telling you, my mom super excited. Even till now, my mom is just open. My mom has been counting down that this baby will come, this baby will come, the labor will start, the labor will start. Man, I'm like, I'm not saying your labor should not start. If it starts, good. If it don't start, there's another avenue, but that I will go to the hospital and they'll be inducting me and doing induction. I don't want induction. Don't force the baby out, please. I can't deal with the complications that come with that. I rather just walk in and walk out, if you get what I mean. Right, thank you guys for watching this video up until this point.